Last summer, Disney suffered a rare mishap on their way to defiling yet another beloved work of fiction with the usual DEI casting and woke plotting.
You know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah. Weird.
Welcome back to Tea Time with Tina. Today, we're talking all about Rachel Zegler and the latest drama surrounding Snow White. Disney isn't just a company. It's a name people all over the world connect with magic and childhood memories. But lately, things haven't been going so well. Critics say Disney has made some poor creative choices, faced box office flops, and seems to be inviting controversy instead of avoiding it. Now, people aren't asking if Disney is in trouble. They're wondering if the company's long history of success and charm is enough to keep it going in today's fast-changing entertainment world. With big movies not doing well and debates all over social media, even Disney's most loyal fans are asking, is Disney losing its magic? Or is this just a new chapter for the company? Let's take a look at the current problems and what might come next for one of the most famous brands on the planet. For almost 100 years, Disney has meant magic. From the first Snow White movie to blockbusters like The Lion King and Frozen, Disney hasn't just made movies, it has shaped childhoods and created unforgettable memories. It was known for its amazing creativity and ability to mix classic fairy tales with modern technology. But things feel different now. Disney is facing problems. Several recent movies haven't done well, and some of the company's decisions have upset fans. Critics say Disney is focusing too much on staying trendy and not enough on telling heartfelt stories. Recent films, both animated and live action, haven't reached the same level of success as older ones, and the numbers prove it. Disney is now at a turning point, and its future is uncertain.
I came back, the losses were around $4 billion a year. It was clear that that was not sustainable and not acceptable.
And it's not just about money or how well Disney movies do in theaters. Fans are speaking out more than ever on social media. A lot of people feel that Disney's efforts to modernize its stories have strayed too far from what made the company special. Some see this change as a sign of the times, while others feel it's a betrayal of Disney's original charm. This struggle between keeping it classic storytelling and meeting new audience expectations has put Disney in a tough spot. Can the company move forward and still stay true to what made it great? Or has the magic that once defined Disney started to disappear in today's world full of choices and changing loyalties? For many years, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was a symbol of Disney's golden age, a sweet story about love, innocence, and victory that helped make Disney famous around the world. Generations loved it for its simple and charming style. But now, even Disney's most beloved classics are being questioned by modern viewers. That brings us to Rachel Zegler, the actress chosen to play Snow White in Disney's live-action remake. At first, people were excited about her casting and rising fame. But things quickly turned controversial. In interviews, Rachel criticized the original 1937 movie, saying it felt outdated and that Snow White didn't have much control over her own story. Her comments caused a big backlash, especially from longtime Disney fans who saw the original as a timeless favorite.
And ruin it like every other franchise they've touched. Now, for Disney, as you probably remember, all of this publicity, the Zegler interviews, the Daily Mail leak, caused a lot of unexpected, for them anyway, pre-production problems. People weren't supposed to see and understand just how unwatchable the new Snow White was going to be. It was supposed to be, kind of a surprise, but now there was no hiding it. They came under fire from pretty much everyone.
Many fans saw Rachel Zegler's comments as an attack on one of Disney's most loved classics. Social media exploded with criticism. People accused Disney of turning away from its roots and trying too hard to please modern, woke audiences. Platforms like Twitter and YouTube were filled with arguments. Some believed Zegler had a point, while others thought she was being too negative. To many, it felt like Disney was out of touch, focusing more on controversial changes and preserving the magic that made its stories special. But instead of stepping back, Disney leaned into the attention. The controversy became a kind of marketing tool, keeping Snow White in the spotlight far longer than a regular ad campaign ever could. People became curious, wondering how different this new version would be from the original. Still, it raises a big question. Is all publicity really good publicity? While the drama might get people into theaters, it could also push away longtime fans who love the original story and feel disconnected from the new direction Disney is taking. The stakes are high. If Snow White does well, it might prove Disney's bold changes are working. But if it fails, it could confirm fears that the company is losing touch with its audience. Disney used to rule the box office with ease, but recently, things have changed. The company has had several major failures. The Little Mermaid remake caused big online debates, mostly around the casting of Halle Bailey as Ariel. Despite all the talk, the film barely made back its huge budget. Other films did even worse. Strange World, a big animated movie, flopped so badly it was quickly forgotten. Lightyear, a spin-off from Toy Story, didn't connect with audiences either. Even Disney's strongest franchises are showing signs of weakness. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania didn't perform as expected, and fans seem to be losing interest in the superhero trend. Pixar, once famous for making hit after hit, is also struggling to bring back the magic of classics like Finding Nemo and Toy Story. Experts say Disney's recent losses add up to almost $1 billion. That's a huge number for a company that used to be unbeatable. So what's going wrong? Some say the new movies lack emotional depth and original storytelling. Others think the entertainment market is just too crowded now. Even big names like Disney have trouble standing out. Viewers today want fresh, exciting stories, not just familiar names. They are more selective about what they watch. This tough reality is forcing Disney to face a hard truth. Nostalgia and brand loyalty aren't enough anymore. If it wants to stay on top, Disney's way of making movies may need to change.
We launched Disney Plus only in 2019, so it's just over 4 years ago. We know that we ended up losing a lot of money on that, more so than we expected initially.
The big question now is whether Disney can adapt quickly enough to get back on top, or if its repeated mistakes will cause even more fans to lose trust. While Disney's movie side is facing problems, its theme parks continue to do well. In 2023 alone, Disney Parks made almost $9 billion in profit, far more than the losses from its struggling films. For many people, the parks still represent the true Disney magic. They offer an experience that no movie or streaming service can match. Even during the controversy around the Little Mermaid remake, the live-action Ariel character at Disneyland became a hit, with many fans eager to meet her in person. This kind of success is common at the parks. Even when a movie doesn't do well, its characters and themes live on in parades, merchandise, and attractions. The parks thrive on nostalgia, drawing in visitors of all ages with rides based on classics like Pirates of the Caribbean and Beauty and the Beast. Even newer attractions like Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge show that Disney can still impress when it puts effort into creating something special. However, the parks can't carry the whole company on their own. Theme park income is steady, but it depends on Disney staying relevant and loved by audiences. If people continue feeling disconnected from Disney's newer stories and characters, that loyalty could fade. On top of that, keeping the parks fresh is expensive. Updating rides and building new ones cost a lot of money. As long as the parks are full, these investments are worth it. But if attendance drops or fans lose interest in the brand, even this strong source of income could be at risk. Right now, the parks are Disney's stronghold during this uncertain time, but even they have limits. As Disney deals with bigger challenges in movies and streaming, the parks offer a break, but they can't carry the whole future of the company. In today's streaming-dominated world, Disney Plus has become one of the company's most important tools. It was launched to compete directly with Netflix and other services and has become more than just a place for old movies. It's a central part of Disney's new strategy. Streaming helps a company recover from box office flops, since subscribers can watch failed films without buying a ticket. Sometimes, even negative attention leads people to stream movies out of curiosity, boosting viewership numbers. Disney Plus also lets a company build on its stories. Movies that didn't do well in theaters can lead to spin-offs, behind-the-scenes specials, or new shows. For example, even if The Little Mermaid didn't do great at the box office, its success on Disney Plus could lead to a new series or prequel. This way, even a flop can still offer long-term value. But relying on streaming has its problems. Unlike theater releases, where a hit can make hundreds of millions quickly, streaming income builds up slowly and depends on keeping people subscribed. To do that, Disney needs to keep producing new, high-quality content, which takes a lot of money and effort. It's a never-ending cycle. New content brings subscribers, but more subscribers are needed to fund that content. And the market is crowded, with strong competition from Netflix, Amazon Prime, and HBO Maximum viewers are becoming more selective about which platforms they pay for. Although Disney Plus is growing, it isn't guaranteed to succeed. Some reports show that subscribers are dropping off as people get pickier. Still, Disney Plus is a company's best shot at bridging the gap between its past success in theaters and today's entertainment landscape. But it's a tough balancing act. If Disney can't keep up the quality and creativity, even this safety net might fall apart. That said, Disney's legacy can't be erased overnight. The company has survived for nearly 100 years through changes in technology, culture, and audience tastes. There's still hope that Disney can reinvent itself by mixing modern ideas with the timeless magic that brought families together for generations. If it can find that balance, it could begin a new golden era of storytelling. But the pressure is real. The entertainment industry is more competitive than ever, and audiences have endless choices. To truly succeed, Disney must do more than just get people talking. It must bring back the emotional connection that once made it the top name in family entertainment. The next few years will be critical. Will Disney rise again by reconnecting with its core values, or will it continue down a path of controversy and forgettable content? That's a decision only the company can make. One thing's for sure, Disney's story isn't over yet. Whether it becomes a comeback tale or a warning sign depends on what happens next. So, what do you think? Is Disney ready for a big comeback? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates. Until next time, stay safe, stay tuned, and stay informed right here on Tea Time with Tina.